Hey guys, today's video I want to talk about the ideal sets and reps to put on muscle. So I've done fat loss, now let's go to muscle. So it's a completely different goal. And with muscle, it comes down to the diet and training. Training is equally as important as the diet, and it's not the same as with fat loss. With fat loss, your only goal is to burn calories, but with muscle building, your goal is not to burn calories. Your goal is to make the workout intense enough to break down the muscle fibers. You have to break down the muscle fibers. And then when you get home from the gym, you have to eat enough calories and protein and get enough rest to make your muscles repair themselves and grow bigger. That's the basic gist of it. So you have to make the workout intense and hard enough and use that mind-muscle connection. Really focus on squeezing and working each individual muscle that you're working till you get the most breakdown of muscle fibers. Now, the exercises you should do are basically big body compound exercises, deadlift, squats, bench press, rows, pull-ups, and also some isolation exercises to work on your weaknesses. So bicep curls or tricep extensions or whatever your weakness is, add in those so you can put on muscle in those areas that you're lagging, you know? Now, the ideal sets, I would say about 4 to 5 should do it. 4 to 5 sets, and you should take each set to failure, muscular failure, and the reps should be around, I would say 6 to 10. 6 to 10 reps is enough. You don't need more than 10, and you shouldn't go lower than 6 because that's going to be more for strength. Now between 6 and 10, it's still in that strength muscle range, so you're still going to be putting on a little bit of strength, a little bit of muscle, so you get the best of both worlds. So 6 to 10 in my opinion is the best rep range. And the sets, like I said, 4 to 5 sets. That's going to be adequate volume, and you should train every single muscle at least 3 or 4 times a week, which means the frequency. You know, the frequency of how many times a week you train the muscle. Like if you're doing biceps, you should train your biceps 3 or 4 times a week, and you should train your chest 3 or 4 times a week, and your back, and pretty much every other muscle, because the frequency is as important as the volume, you know, because when you work out a muscle, it spikes protein synthesis, and protein synthesis only lasts about 48 hours and then it goes down. And when you don't have spiked up protein synthesis levels, you're not in an optimal state to put on muscle, so you have to spike them again. So that's why you work the muscle every other day, like 3 or 4 times a week. That's the optimal frequency, and combined with the optimal volume, boom, you have your perfect workout. Rest times should be a little longer because you're not focusing on burning calories, but you're focusing on recovery. So you have to recover to perform another good set. So you should rest about, I would say, about 90 seconds to 2 minutes, you know, 90 seconds to about 120 seconds. 2 minutes is probably pushing it, and you shouldn't do more than 2 minutes, and you shouldn't go lower than 90 seconds, which is 1.5 minutes. That's the perfect amount between that range, and then the exercises and the volume and the frequency, and you have your workout. Now you got to make sure you have the perfect calories and the macros, enough protein, and you're gonna be good, and you're gonna be putting on muscle like crazy. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you out. Definitely like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Peace out.